Hello, hello, hello. We are just getting a few last little things set up. A little bit delayed. A little bit later than I was hoping. But nonetheless, we're here. And we are... Oh, that probably broke it. Oh, let's try that. Now, desktop audio should be live. So I've recently updated all my streaming stuff, so I'm just trying to see what I can get. There we go. Okay, that's plugged in. My headset's relatively good. Can adjust volume as I need. Bum bum ba dum bum. Okay. And this go to that. Okay. Here we go. The new layout is live with no notice really to anyone because this has just been what I've been working on all day. Haven't really had a chance to fully announce it or anything much like that. Just got it going. We're gonna come over here again just real quick. And that way I can kind of keep track on my audio. Should be good. Okay. I'm trying to have my controller back here. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. It's not supposed to. Oh, get that mouse caught. Get my controller back here. Maybe. Get that one. Oh, I didn't want to just continue because I don't know what this is. We're gonna have to do this. Just because I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Now we'll try again. See if we get anywhere this time. While we wait for anything to start up. Okay. I should have a death counter for this. We'll do a retroactive death counter. Keeping it manual for now. Okay. I can spell my name. Hello, Flip Flip. How are you doing today? It's good to see you again. How's my game audio? I'm doing good. I have spent all of my day working on this overlay and not quite finishing it. Hence the placeholder, follower, and sub goals, and just other things about it that aren't quite fully done. And also my kids are sick, so it's been a little bit of that. But yeah, I'm playing Dark Souls, so I can't be too bad. Anyway. What's my experience with Dark Souls? Lots. I would not say that I'm the best player ever, but I have had a lot of experience with Dark Souls. I got introduced with Dark Souls when Dark Souls 2 first came out. I've been playing it ever since. And so the goal for today is to start a brand new playthrough, which I've actually played through and beaten Dark Souls on stream before, but I forgot the DLC. And one of my longtime streaming goals has been to play through all of the Dark Souls franchise with DLC. So now we're coming back. I'm going to try to go ahead, because I'm streaming again, I'm going to go ahead and start from here, do a clean playthrough of Dark Souls 1 and DLC, then Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3, and then probably move on to Elden Ring after that, just because I have yet to play through all of Elden Ring. Anyway, so that's kind of the plan. I'm currently trying to decide what I want to go. And that being said, when I say I have a lot of Dark Souls experience, it's probably been over a year since I've played a Souls game. So we're going to see if it's like riding a bike. It very well might not be, but we will find out. I'm just trying to decide what build I want to go for. Because I always enjoy Pyromancer, but they kind of start out slow. And they do get really OP in the late game, but I don't know if I want to do that or just go for Warrior or Knight. Because I do love me a good shield. I like parrying. I don't care for bows. I've enjoyed Sorcerer in the past and Cleric. But a little bit squishy. I think we're going to keep it simple. I think we're going to go Knight and keep it simple. We'll build out from there. It's a little tanky. I mean, Master Key is nice, but Old Witch's Ring or Tiny Being's Ring. Did they fix Tiny Being's Ring in the remastered? I can't remember if they fixed it in the remastered or not. And then the reason for Black Fire Bombs, if you want to try to cheese the Asylum Demon, which I don't, because I've never actually found his weapon very useful. And go Pendant for the lulz. I'm gonna go Old Witch's Ring. Because I'll probably pick up Pyromancy later on. And it would be nice to have that to go off of. Just for the Chaos Firestorm. Just make that a little bit easier to get. is why I'm saying I'm going to go for the Old Witch's Ring. I also like, if we do get anyone who's new to the game, being able to speak to Quenya's sister earlier. Not a bad call. I'll just go with the farmer. It's Dark Souls. You end up looking like beef jerky most of the game anyway, don't you? Dark purple. I'm not going to get into too tight of shenanigans. Moth! Hello, Moth. How are you doing today? Perfect timing.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark, they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire.
Yeah, that's my...
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
I forgot how long this cutscene is.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Okay, I think cutscene's over. Hello, sorry, I try not to talk during cutscenes. So first off, Moth, you can probably tell I have a new overlay. This was called What I Worked On for Most of the Day. It's not really 100% done yet. There's still a couple little things, like, for example, down out over that way. I have a follower goal and a sub goal. Those are placeholders that I will be making my own art for.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
More cutscenes. Pretty sure we're done with the cutscenes now, though. Yeah, so the new overlay, as said, the follower and sub goals are placeholders. I will be making my own art for them. I spent like 2 hours trying to find one that even gave me function. So those are just some of the generic ones from Stream Elements that I will probably be using Stream Elements to make my own. We will see how that goes. Aside that, we do have a chat box now, too. Because I had a couple people who were saying with my YouTube VODs, it'd be nice to have a chat. It was visible to see. And stuff like that. Because, like, with Twitch, the VODs are saved. Like, the chat's there with the VODs, but it doesn't work like that on YouTube. And also now you don't have to have chat up to read the chat. You can just have full screen video. And stream elements aren't directly on the game that I'm playing, or not stream avatars, which is another little bit of feedback that I've gotten quite a few times. Anyway. So there we go. In the process of this, I also realized that my resolution was like really, really effed up for streaming. So we are now streaming at a much higher resolution, and it seems to be helping with audio issues. I don't know if it's noticeable on your end, but... Oh, I'm wearing heavy armor, so we can't roll. Forgot how sluggish the night was. Especially without a shield. Like, if you have a shield, it's not too bad. Anyway. Let's do punch, smacky smack. I did grab the key. It was the key that was the item back there. For a second I was like, wait, did I grab everything that I need to? And then I remembered I did. Anyway. So Flip, if you're still lurking around, what's your experience with Dark Souls? My game might be running a bit sluggish. Might not just be... 1 second. Also quite a bit. I did 100% on 1 and 3 and played 2. Currently I'm doing a SL1 DS3 run. Soul level 1. Okay, Dark Souls 3 run. Give me a second to process The lingo. I'm very bad at lingos. Okay. Is it one of your favorite games? See, I have the controversial. We're gonna have to open up Steam here, so y'all gotta spy on my Steam here for a sec. Close. Anyway, I really like Dark Souls 2. Have not given Dark Souls 3, I feel, enough of its due diligence to opine on where I rank it. I personally think Dark Souls 2 is better than Dark Souls 1, but I know that's a very controversial opinion. Or at least I'm reminded that it is every single time I say it in general Dark Souls forums. I think Dark Souls 1 is a classic, and I love the crap out of this game. I just feel like it gets slight nostalgia, slight overly nostalgia. Sorry to have to sit here and adjust all my settings in this. We're gonna try that. See if that's any better. A little bit. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out, because it feels like... Yeah. I can't tell if I just haven't played Dark Souls for a while, or if it's running sluggish. Because I'm not getting stuttering on my end. Yeah, but it feels slow to me. Okay. 1 second. Let's up camera speed just for a second. This is for my own. Okay. This is when I realize that I don't ever think I know as much about these things as I do. I'm trying to turn off motion blur. Yeah, it's a little better. Let's try this. Okay, apparently turning those off helps a fair bit. So we'll try that for now. There we go. Getting used to the controls again. I've been playing too much of other games, so I got all the wrong keys memorized. Did I miss my weapon? I think I missed my weapon, didn't I? It's like the weird thing, 'cause like I've never had a game run slow. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's running slow, but not laggy on mine. I've never had a game. You'll try that. Or actually, this helps a lot of times with me. Ooh, no, that's the wrong resolution type. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to do math. Thank you. I was trying to remember what the resolution was that I needed to go to. Oh, now I got a lot of screen tearing though. It looks a little stretched on my end. I think it was running better at the higher resolutions. Yeah. I think it's actually worse, to be entirely honest. And this is like the weird thing about it that I'm trying to figure out. Let me try to run away and hide here again. Is that how to explain this? I'm used to computers that aren't the cream of the crop. Oh, let's try cranking up a resolution. Will that help? Probably not. It's also going to make weird things happen with... No, see, that's running like I'd think it would be if it was the wrong resolution. Somebody on Reddit said Dark Souls 1 and 1 remastered speed is hard locked to frame rate. If you're going lower than 30, you don't 60, it will slow down instead of setting. Ah, okay. Then I wonder... Well, I've broken all of the water. Here. We're going to try something. I have an idea. It's called Restart the Game. That explains why it's doing what it's doing. Do 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 do. Bum ba dum bum bum. This is just like old times. The game doesn't want to run right. I'm in the middle of the stream trying to fix it. The true to Daffy experience. Apparently only sunk 27 hours into Dark Souls Remastered because I used to just always play the Prepare to Die edition. Okay. I'm adjusting some back-end stuff, so just give me a second. You'll probably see it pop up here, but I am not quite launching it yet. I mean, I am launching it, but... Dun, 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 dun. Closing. I got like a bunch of background programs running that I don't need. Because I've been working on like 50 different things today. I don't think I had everything quite shut down. Which is probably part of the problem. Okay. Da, da, da. You're not happy with me. Okay. So, we've now adjusted like 50 things. So let's see if that helps. Oop. Okay, that's better on my end. It's a little bit not perfect, but I probably need to get better than this. I probably need to do a full computer restart. Did I not have my weapon? There's my weapon. There we go. Oh, I could try. And I don't have to worry about this prick either while I'm doing it. Let's see. Is it 1080? See, if I try to run it on a lower resolution, either of these ones. Oh, okay, hang on. Which resolution is this? I think 1920 1200, because I don't think I have a quite standard. I get a lot of screen tearing if I go to the other one. I can't adjust frequency because it's locked. But that feels a lot better. Okay, now to fix this guy. Oh, 1 second. Okay, you guys. Stay. No. 1 sec. Uh-oh. I did something I shouldn't have. Oh. Give me a sec. There we go. I know that is a different resolution, though. Okay, hang on. I will figure out which resolution I need this on. Because this gives me a lot of screen tearing. Yeah, it doesn't let me. The option's there. And it's highlighted like I can. But it doesn't actually let me change it. Oh, now I can. On this resolution, I can. Maybe that'll help with the tearing. Okay. I think we got it. Come over here real quick. Get that locked in. Okay. Woo! Let's go. I don't think we're going to get better than this. I should say that much. But this also feels playable to me. Except now it's laggy again. It was fine till I went through the fog door. It is determined. If I drop it to 30 hertz, what will that do? Okay, that causes the screen tearing problem. Okay. I was just curious. Do you want to drop it to 16? VSync on 19. I can try. I can't do VSync on at this thing. Okay. It drops the hertz on that one, that setting for some reason. Does my computer just not like Dark Souls today? Anyway. I'm just gonna roll with it for now.
Oh,
Make adjustments as I need.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. You and I, we're both undead. Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. Oh. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Okay. It seems to be like stabilizing a little bit on my end. We're gonna kind of just keep our eye on it. Turn up, like up their voices. Yeah, I can adjust theirs. Oh, I can voices specifically. Is the rest of the sound fine? Let's crank voices up. If the rest of the sound is fine, yeah. I can just do that. I'm gonna try one more. We're going to be flipping through a couple resolutions here until I can remember what the lower resolution for my computer is. Not this one. Or this one. 16:9. Oh, this is low, though. I'm gonna see if it makes a significant difference. Because the problem is, it runs fine for a little bit, and then it stops. And then it runs fine for a little bit, and then it stops. And this is, I'm getting the exact same as I was at 1920 1080. Let's try adjusting anti-aliasing, maybe. We'll see what it was. Mix. I've played this randomly with someone. Probably gonna want to adjust those. Okay. There's a couple things I can do between streams to adjust it. But again, I think just for now, we're just going to go with this and make do. Oh, nice drop. It's fine, I think, but it might throw off a boss. Might throw you off in boss fights. That's what we're gonna find out. Like, it might make me a little bit... Well, yeah. I might have to learn to be flexible. Practice a little bit of parrying. Okay. It still feels responsive. I don't know if that makes sense, like when I'm playing. It's just not quite as fast as I would hope. But I think it's doable. We'll find out in the Abyssal Demon real soon. I can still parry with it, so... Clearly not doing too bad. Okay. Okay. Helps that there's not a pillar behind me. Yeah, this might need to be more adjusted. Very noticeable during the boss fight. Yeah, it's exactly my thought. And I didn't notice much of a difference. Like, I know this is going to sound weird, but to me it doesn't quite. I'm going to try to drop it all the way. But I didn't notice a difference dropping the resolution from the last time. Like, yeah, it still runs just as sluggishly. Be best if you don't want to. The only reason why I'm against a PC restart is it breaks all of my stream things. I went to the wrong resolution there. It's not that I'm opposed to doing it, but like it just kills the stream. Okay. I'm gonna try it though. Just for the laws. Yeah, everything but OBS, stream avatars, and Dark Souls. And stream avatars is actually what I was about to try to make an adjustment with. The problem is my computer's been running all day. So I think that's the problem. I really should have restarted it before I went streaming. But I didn't. So what I think we're going to do is I think we're just going to go rip the Band-Aid off, do a quick stream restart, and try again fresh. We will try that out. Anyway, yep, hold tight. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to do what I like to call the midstream restart. Sometimes it'll pick up that I'm back. Like sometimes my computer can restart fast enough that the stream safety features won't actually shut my stream down. So we're going to try that and see what happens. So hopefully I'll be back soon. Bye.